Hello, my name is Tosing Omolaja, and you're welcome to NAFDAC and Your Health, where we bring you all the important information you need to know about NAFDAC. The agency is saddled with the responsibility of safeguarding our health by ensuring that the foods, drugs, cosmetics, and medical equipment made available to us are safe and wholesome.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, prior to November 17, 2017, had been known for its mandate of safeguarding the health of Nigerians, and their activities, as well as the operational mode of the agency, seemed the best the Nigerian nation could have. However, the appointment of Professor Mojisola Christianah Adeyeye as Director-General on that day to steer the affairs of the agency marked the dawn of an exponential turnaround for and in the agency. This episode of the show chronicles the giant strides NAFDAC has taken in the direction of advancement in just 4 years under the leadership of Professor Mojisola Adeyeye.
It seems like yesterday. But the driving force behind what we have been able to achieve is the health of our people. NAFDAC's goal is to safeguard the health of our people, of Nigerian people. However, with that is quality standards, international standards. Our mandate is to control the importation, exportation, manufacturing, distribution, sale, advertisement, sale, and use of our 7 regulated products. And NAFDAC is not an island. NAFDAC is in the community of regulatory agencies globally. Therefore, we have to adopt global standards. So, with the drive to ensure that the health of our people is maintained, is also to use international standards. And that was what I started maybe within 6 weeks of my resumption, January of 2018. We needed to imbibe quality systems or quality culture in our regulatory practice. So we started the WHO Global Benchmarking January 16, I believe, January 16 or thereabout, 2018. Why is that so important? It is very important because a regulatory agency is guided by many principles with the goal of making sure that the health of the people is kept. And for the global benchmarking, it's called ISO 9004. It has 8 functions, from regulatory functions to clinical trials to laboratory testing to licensing with the PCN, Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. A regulatory agency is expected to meet recommendations. We had 868 recommendations to meet January of 2018. 868 recommendations to meet in order to reach what is called maturity level 3. That is the minimum that a regulatory agency should meet. You have maturity level 4, and then you have what is called world-listed authorities. So we started what is called self-auditing. But at the same time, we also had to have a template. Aside from the 868 regulations recommendations that needed to be made, we needed to have a template, what is called quality management system template. We started that first quarter of 2018 also. And what is that about? Quality management system is all about who is your customer and how well are you meeting their expectations. So we started quality management system around the same time that we embarked on global benchmarking. And quality management system starts from entering an institution, from the gate. So it's not just what you are doing in the lab. It's not what is being done at the finance and account section alone. It's not about administration alone. It is all encompassing. Because if I'm not greeted well at the reception desk, there is a problem with that institution. So we started that quality management system, and we went through about 18 months of rigorous training on how not to think of myself, but to think of the customer. And also to consider the agency. So we had the training from 2018 to 2019, the initial, and we got the ISO 9001 certification. That's the quality management system certification. We did not arrive, meaning we didn't finish our job. It is that we just started a roadmap to becoming more efficient, more standard operating system driven, thinking of the customers more. At the same time, we started doing self-auditing for our global benchmarking, WHO, 868. So WHO also came June 2019, physically, to look at what we said we have done. So within a year and a half, we reduced the 868 to 149. But the 149 were the most difficult to achieve. Unfortunately, the pandemic came, slowed us down because our attention became diverted to meeting the needs. But around June of 2020, we started again where we stopped towards the end of 2019. And it was evident because we now become more customer focused. In fact, our goal is now customer focused, agency minded. I believe June or May of this year, we brought it down to 33. Remaining our regulations that needed to be gazetted. Because it is something to have a regulation. It is another thing to become an official government document. So they came WHO came July 5 to 9, virtually, to see where we were. Of course, we still had the 33, but a lot of improvement, from 868 to 33. They were very, very much impressed, but we are not there yet, you know. Why is maturity level 3 so important? Aside from the regulatory systems that have to be strong, it is that without maturity level 3, Nigeria can never manufacture vaccines. So it is not about the DG, it is not about the staff, it is about our country. It is about the image of this country, where God has given so much endowment, so much gift for us to show that we can do it. So, with the 33, actually with a July 5 to 9 visit, we reduced the 33 to, I believe, 9 or so. And then they came October 15, which was about 2 weeks ago. We had nothing left. We have met all the recommendations. We have a common SharePoint database with WHO. In fact, all the regulatory agencies that are on this journey have common SharePoint database. So they look at all the evidences. These recommendations are evidences. Okay, you say you can do this, show us the evidence. And the evidence is not one page. It can be a booklet, you know. So NAFDAC has been having sleepless nights for 4 years. But we thank God where we are right now. So the next thing now is for them to come physically, to now see all the things they have seen, the evidences they have seen, to walk through our systems, you know, so that we can manufacture vaccines, so that we can be a better service provider.
NAFDAC and your rails will be right back. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. If you are just joining in, you're watching NAFDAC and your rails.
The achievements of NAFDAC under the leadership of Professor Adeyeye span all areas, but particularly mention needs to be made of certain germane areas that have enhanced the overall of the activities of the regulatory agency as well as boosted its status. One of such is the laboratories.
Within the past 4 years, we have made tremendous achievements in laboratory services. The agency is still tooling, and we have tooled the laboratory with high-tech modern equipment. Today, we have the most recent version of LC-MS manufactured by Agilent, one of the best instrument maintenance manufacturing outfit in the world. And so we can run so many analytical work, especially the mycotoxins. We can do all analytical work on mycotoxins in food. Today, we have increased our accreditation level in food from what it was 4 years ago to 40. We have specialized our activities in food analysis that we can meet with any international standard and any international laboratory in the world. We have enough incubators to incubate at various temperatures. Listeria monocytogenes in fruits and vegetables, including frozen foods that are imported in this country, we are monitoring now. We don't want to wait for outbreak. My DG do not want outbreak. He wants to be proactive. And so any of these organisms that are mentioned abroad that is found in their food, we develop the skill and the potential to ensure that we can monitor them in case they are coming into Nigeria. We have also identified some contaminants that are present, that could be present in fish, especially imported fish. We have the capability to analyze formaldehyde in food, especially frozen food and fish. The agency also has increased its level of quality management system. All the laboratories in NAFDAC are currently on ISO IEC 17025-2017. And so what we give out here, whatever report we produce here is acceptable internationally, considering the fact that we are using international standards and we are using international methods of analysis. We do analysis of export product free to encourage exporters so that they will not have to pay so much to get these services. We buy chemicals, we buy this equipment, but the agency made it on its own as part of its contribution to encourage people to export our own product at a a rate at a specification that could be accepted outside the shores. That is why they made, DG graciously approved a free analysis for export products.
A very significant achievement that the leadership of Professor Mojisola Adeyeye has recorded and used to the great advantage of NAFDAC is web visibility. This began with the revamping of the ICT unit and moving it from the Research and Statistics unit to the office of the DG, so that the DG herself is able to supervise the unit and ensure its total permeation as ICT is infused in the whole processes of NAFDAC. The entire staff of NAFDAC now have government-backed email system to improve security in communication. There is improvement in staff communication via email. Video conferencing has been introduced to reduce the risk of traveling for meetings, particularly between Lagos and Abuja. And more importantly, the website of the agency has been improved, populating it with information accessible to stakeholders and to ease online registration of products.
We've gone a very long way. In fact, we've registered as many clients as possible, and this I would like to adduce it to the effort that the DG granted us by making sure that we go online to register our clients. And we always inform our clients that when they come to register their products, number one, they will make sure that they have a very good internet access. With a very good internet access, the online platform is user-friendly. All you need to do is input your name, the name of your product, your email, your password. It is user-friendly until you come to payment. Payment is the last stage. After payment, you generate your receipts and you bring to us. We schedule you for inspection. We've been working with MSMEs for quite some time now. A lot of clients have registered their products. So many are applying now. If you look at our website now, we have a lot of clients that have already applied. Some have brought their samples for analysis. Some have booked for inspection. We are conducting inspection almost 4 days in a week, and everything is moving fine.
Another phenomenal achievement of Professor Mojisola Adeyeye in our drive to advance NAFDAC is its activities in ensuring that pharmaceutical products pass through the right distribution channels and charlatans' infiltrations are curtailed.
Our implementation plan for traceability spans 5 years from 2020 to 2024. Currently, we have recorded success in being able to implement the pilots for COVID-19 vaccines. Nigeria is just one of the very few countries that are able to track and trace COVID-19 vaccines within their supply chain. Even though Nigeria is doing this as a pilot program, we are seeking to scale it to literally all the facilities in all the local government, or to selected facilities in all the local governments in Nigeria. That plan is on. We'll be training the stakeholders to ensure that there is adequate scanning at all those facilities. So Nigeria has done very well in ensuring that we are able to also track and trace the COVID-19 vaccines.
The benefits of deploying traceability are quite many. It allows us to have visibility. It allows us to ensure that we have some control over market access and that we are able to conduct surveillance for the market and the products. We'll be able to protect and minimize the entrance of substandard or falsified products. We'll be better able to recall products where we do have need to recall them, and we'll be better able to understand where products are within the supply chain at any point in time. Well, NAFDAC worked with stakeholders within the pharma sector. It's a multi-stakeholder endeavor where we have collaboration and cooperation with different stakeholders within the pharma supply chain.
PMG Man is very key, and that's the Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Group of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. We are also in partnership with GS1, that's global standards when it comes to track and trace. And the idea really is to make sure that we are able to get a hold of every product that is moving through the drug distribution network from the point of manufacturing to the end user. And of course, the advantages of being able to do that are numerous. We've had cases in the past where there have been recalls, you know. I'm sure we are still aware of the My Pikin, a product that caused deaths in several infants. And usually when that kind of a thing happens, we're able to track and we're able to recall because of the strategies that have been put in place to make sure that every product that is going through is being checkmated at every stage, and we are able to, just by the use of device, know when a product infiltrates into the distribution network. Right now we have with us a team of 4 officers from the Food and Drug Administration in Ghana, and it was at the instance of the CEO because they've taken a look at what Nigeria is doing in track and trace, particularly with regards to the COVID-19 vaccines, which we know we started to bring into the country early this year to vaccinate people with against COVID-19. So we have those officers in Nigeria, as I said, and what they are here to do is to see how NAFDAC is moving forward with track and trace.
Though we've started something in Ghana, upon our arrival here, we realized that NAFDAC Nigeria has really gone a long way when it comes to the implementation of track and trace. It's really helped us to identify certain areas that we have to take a very critical look at in our implementation program. We've also learned from the mistake of NAFDAC, and we believe that in their implementation program, we're not going to repeat those mistakes, and this will go a long way to help us speed up with our implementation program back home in Ghana.
The 4 years of Professor Mojisola Adeyeye's stewardship as the Director-General of NAFDAC have been challenging, tasking, and of course, productive. With our resolve to keep the momentum, NAFDAC is sure to attain even greater heights.
That's our package for today. Please join us same time, same station next week for a fresh edition. In the meantime, if you have comments, complaints, or you want to report activities of fake drugs or adulterated food product peddlers, our doors are always open. You can reach NAFDAC via toll-free numbers. For inquiries, call 0700 162 3322. For complaints, call 0800 162 3322. You may also email NAFDAC at nafdac.gov.ng. If you have complaints about any form of misconduct, you can reach the Reforms Unit via email reforms@nafdac.gov.ng or call the Reforms hotlines on 0909 763 0506 or 0909 763 0507. NAFDAC, customer focused, agency minded. NAFDAC prioritizes customer satisfaction, which is why our motto says we are customer focused, agency minded. Kindly visit our website to fill a short customer satisfaction survey to help us serve you better. Remember, COVID-19 is real. Please ensure you and your family follow the safety measures as outlined by the NCDC. Stay away from crowded places as much as possible, and if you must be out there, please wear a face mask. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water and ensure you use only NAFDAC-approved alcohol-based hand sanitizers. See you next week. Stay safe.